Well, hello there, everyone. It's Being in the Flow. I'm Heather Laux, and I have a very special day today to share with all of you. And I'm thinking it's about dreaming, and it's about our hearts. Does everybody have a heart? I think so. Does everybody have a light? Yes. So here we go. I want to introduce to you all of my brothers and sisters here with me today. I have Raj, who's my very special friend that I just met, by the way. I have Tina over there. Yes. Hi, Tina.
Hello, Heather.
Hey, Jared.
Hey there.
Jaren's been on before. So is Anna. Katrina. Oh, my sister, Shaman. These are all my friends that have, well, hearts of gold. Mm-hmm. So, and dreams that they're coming to realize, or they've gone a long way, had a lot of challenges to get to their dream. And I want everybody to know about those dreams and about how everyone has a dream, whether you remember it or not. Everybody has a dream. And that's what it was instilled in us when we were born. We came here with that dream. So we want to instill that in all the children. We want to help them remember or retain the memory. And that's what we're doing here today. Mm-hmm. So Katrina loves the earth and loves all the animals, and she speaks for them. Anna speaks for Healing Hands. Harpreet, I don't really know what you do, but I know you support this woman with all your heart. And that's a very, very beautiful thing.
Always.
It's lovely to see a man supporting his feminine side and his cohort. It's just lovely. Jaren, you got the balance of, I don't know what, balance of everything. You do. You're just amazing in that. Miss Tina. Heartful girl. So I would like to hand over my talking stick to Raj she's going to tell us about her dream and why we're here.
I'm Raj. I'm from India. And my father had a dream 50 years ago that we all should go to this country, which is his dreamland, that we will work hard and inspire other women. So there I am. And about 11 years ago, I have been in this country about 40 years now, and 11 years ago I heard about Oprah, and I heard that she opened up a school in Johannesburg, and this created such a spark in my heart that I had a dream that night. I saw her in a red sari, and so I wanted to paint her portrait. I visualized her as a mother goddess, because she inspired other women by giving a gift of education. I don't know how to say that.
Yes, that's perfect. The gift of wisdom. She opened that school. When I heard you speak the first time, it was amazing. Yeah. You know, you were inspired. You were lit up.
Yeah.
You know, that dream came to you that night because you hadn't been watching TV.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it just came to you.
Yeah.
I need to draw this picture. Mm-hmm. Harpreet, were you with her?
Yeah.
Then?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that I spoke well, but it just came. I wasn't prepared that day.
It's okay, but you know what prepared me?
Yeah.
What prepared me when I walked into the room and met you and Katrina's beautiful sip-in meeting that she gathers all of us with the biggest hearts in our communities to bring each other together was your heart. And then with you saying that you had already had a portrait of Oprah, an amazing woman that's coming into our community, and then you wanted to present it to her as a gift, I was like, wow, there's a beautiful gift of the heart. But one person cannot always express or give to others, especially someone as amazing as Oprah. So with a community of hearts behind you, we can make this happen. So it was your heart and not your words that really, came to me, and then the story just just continues. So of course, with Katrina being in her beautiful way of connecting us all, we're like, that's why we're all sitting here today. So I am the heart of Saratoga because I'm originally from Saratoga, so I would love to see the abundance of the heart of Saratoga to continue, no matter who else comes into our community, and beautiful people like yourself to continue that work is, what connects us all.
Would you like to tell about how you came to Saratoga and how you got to know Katrina? And we can pass it over to her because of Katrina, because of all the work she's done. She is pretty much the personification of the wellness community.
Yes.
She's joined all of us together, along with our projector Tina.
Yes. Well, I came to Saratoga Springs, and I was looking for some kind of inspiration for people who have healing hearts. And as I was going through one of the magazines, it's called Healing Springs Journal, the very second page where Katrina wrote, and I could not go beyond that because I wanted to see this woman as soon as possible. I called her up, and she was very gracious to come and see me and spend some time together. And she introduced me to the whole big community of people who have a wonderful heart. And since then, I just cannot contain myself. I feel like I am the world now. That I'm not just one me, that my whole self has exploded in front of me. Mm-hmm. And this is how I'm feeling. It's not just the community of this community, but I visualize the communities all over get together, and the whole heart has exploded into a big heart that we want to give this gift to Oprah Winfrey, who has made this happen, who is coming here after 10 years. I never imagined that she will be in this town when I decided to go to Saratoga, and 10 years later we will be presenting this gift to her as a community and to show our heart. Mm-hmm. So this is what is happening, and I'm thrilled about this, that my dream is coming along, and that I'm visualizing this now. I'm seeing my dream happening.
So because of your coming to Saratoga and you're seeing Katrina's work that she's been doing for a lot of years.
Yes.
And she's been uniting all the healthcare practitioners,
yes,
all the wellness community, all the heart people, all the people that are looking for being well. Being well of mind, of body, of spirit.
Yeah.
And here she is.
And so, what would you like me to say? Just introduce myself?
Yeah. Just say about your dream and what happened. How did you start putting people together?
Well, 15 years ago, it's kind of one of those serendipitous stories. I had actually looked into purchasing a journal of a similar nature. Maybe you remember seeing it. It hasn't been around for 20 years probably now. And it didn't make any money, and I was like, well, I don't want to buy something that doesn't make money. But I thought that was a good idea, because for me, I have the graphics knowledge, and I couldn't settle on one healing modality for myself to practice. And so I was more interested in learning all of them. And so it was a combination of learning all the modalities and sharing information with others. Plus, I had the background in print to go along with it. So a friend of mine, when I worked in a different job, had offered me a Macintosh computer with Photoshop, Quark already loaded on it. And I was like, I don't need it. I already have a computer, blah, blah, blah. And it was months, maybe even 6 months later, Mark Tolstrup, do you know Mark Tolstrup? He's Tai Chi teacher, or what? Well, Qigong, it both, yeah. But I'm not sure they use the word teacher. Mm-hmm. And he said, we really need some kind of publication that connects us all. And I said, oh, I can do that. And it was within 5 minutes I thought, oh, I wonder if Matt still has that computer. I call him up, and lo and behold, it's sitting in his car waiting, in my opinion, for the Healing Springs Journal.
Yeah.
So I facilitate it. I put it together. But it is its own entity. I'm not in charge. I don't manage it. I facilitate it. And I have for 15 years. So we're celebrating our 15th anniversary with the April issue.
Stay tuned.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you. Thank you. It's because of the array of practitioners that we have and others that are willing to participate by advertising in it that allow it to become something that is a teaching tool for the community. I mean, we have so many more options than what we've been taught are our options. Those options no longer are going to a doctor only. I mean, the doctor, of course, the MD serves its purposes in certain circumstances, and there are other circumstances where something else is needed. And so it is one of the vehicles that merges the two. The practitioner who has new ideas, which aren't that new, typically they're thousands of years old, with the reader who could use those practices.
Wonderful tool.
Yeah, exactly. So
Just see the doctor within. Yeah.
right, and then another thing that it does, the internet can do this, but something about print still does it. It's right in your hand. It's not popping things at you. It's not like reading you and saying, oh, let me guess what you already are, and I'm gonna direct you to give you more of that. Mm-hmm. It instead opens you to all new things because it's not directed just at what you've already been interested in. It's put together with the abundance that's out there that you maybe have never heard of and wouldn't if you were only online getting stuff directed at you that is already in your awareness. And things like Raj calling me up, it has happened for the last 15 years. I get connected in ways that I wouldn't have otherwise.
Because you started that, it was already in you.
Probably so.
I see that.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, thank you. And Raj, I would love you to talk about, and Heather has to agree to it because she's the facilitator in this environment. However, your father's dream of a school and mother's.
Right.
So.
Well, my great-grandfather, along with his brother-in-law and everybody, they were the first ones to open up a school for girls in Punjab. And my grandmother, so to say, was the first student of their school, and then she taught there also. So this was my father's dream, that all his, particularly daughters, should get education and get empowered by education and be the lamps to themselves and unto the others. So he couldn't make it. He died at the age of 64 in 76, and that's when we all came in here. And
how many are you?
We are seven. We are 10 brothers, sisters, 7 sisters.
7 sisters.
And 3 brothers. Yeah, from 2 moms. My mom had 5 girls and 2 boys, and everybody, my other sisters also, in those days particularly, when women were not allowed to go to schools and colleges in our time over there, my older sisters, they had, one of them was a staff nurse, and the passion was there to serve the community. So as a whatever field you go in, it has to be serving the community, helping the community. And that's what they did. And this was the dream that brought me here. That's why when Oprah did this, it just reminded me of his dream that we were living. And it inspired me to create a portrait and also share this dream with this community that I met here, the wonderful community who is generating so much power that we cannot find it outside. It has to be all connecting with the heart. And we are all connected by the heart, which we were like, with this age of computers and internet, we were not looking into our heart, we were looking outside to find peace, find connections. And but with this community, I found out that this is the way to go. And it's not just this community. My vision is that we should have a larger community of people who are empowering life itself and trying to nurture the dream of Mother Earth.
I heard you talk about the other day, I heard you talking about, thank you. You were talking about how Oprah would come to you.
Yes, the first day I heard about her on TV, and I had a dream, saw her in red sari, and after that she continuously started coming in my dreams like as a regular friend visiting somebody. And every time she would come to my dream, one day she would say, Raj, I was walking in my heels, I'm tired, let's sit down and chat here. And one night she was it was raining, and I saw her, I met her, she was running towards her hotel, and she said, Raj, here I am, I just finished my show and I'm going to the hotel. And as I was walking with her, and then she says, my heart goes out for those people who don't have any place to go in this rain. And then we saw somebody homeless sitting there in a very severe rain, and she says, Raj, my heart goes out, I don't know what I can do. And then there was so much rain that we were running around. She ran into her hotel, and I woke up and I thought I was going to my house. So dreams like that
Yes.
often have come, and every time, like, she knows me she waves me in my, I have like, maybe I can't even count, maybe 30-40 dreams since I have. It just happens all of a sudden, and I think maybe I was thinking about her, maybe my heart is connected to her.
Well, we're all connected.
We are all connected.
We're all connected. We're all part of the one.
This was so much amazing effect that I had in my mind that I cannot let it go. It has like rooted in my heart.
And I'm glad it did. Because here we are.
Yes.
And we
Thank
got
you.
to know you.
Thank you so much.
Talk a little bit about what you saw because of the photograph. And maybe Jiren can...
Yes, maybe.
Because he has a beautiful vision of that.
Right, and he have been to India, and he has a lot of understanding of Hindu religion, and so he will explain as to how I visualized her as a mother goddess, as goddess Saraswati and Lakshmi. So.
Thank you. This beautiful picture has a representation of a woman who has embodied spiritual and the physical world. She represents, to me, 100% spiritual and material consciousness, where all things are possible, and that when people follow their dreams, the universe will provide for you. If you look at her right hand, this is the archetype represented as goddess Saraswati, which is to do with knowledge, creativity, artistry, writing, passion. And then when you look at her left hand, this is the representation of goddess Lakshmi, which represents beauty and material abundance and having everything that you need and then some, which as a person in within my generation looking at the world, is I see a lot of separation between the two. A lot within the metaphysical or spiritual world suffer in lack, and they are trying to just make it to get by. And at the same time, there is the other side of the world, which is driven only by the material growth and material hoarding that they gain, but are lack thereof of their own creativity or spirit or artistry, because they've just fallen into a profession that they were either conditioned into doing or that they felt they had to do in order to get by. And Oprah definitely represents an image not only to women, and of course to women, but to all women and men, that when you follow your dreams, they will come true. And that is what this beautiful picture represents of this and more. Even just by looking at it, you can see it.
Yeah. Thank you, Jiren. You're always so balanced in that. I really love your words.
Thank you.
Thank you. Would anybody else like to share? Harpreet? Anna?
I'm just sitting here holding sacred space for women and internationally especially, and also to just say no matter where you are, you can go there. There you are. And I really appreciate everybody that actually becomes a part of looking within instead of without, which Jiren has also touched on. And everybody here. It's the heart space, it's the soul connectedness and sharing the love. So thank you for this opportunity. I appreciate it. And I love you all. Thanks.
Well, this is sort of a bit of a tangent, but it represents what's going on in this situation today. I personally believe life, you can call it the universe, but life in general, that which animates us, is self-organizing. So if we listen to the organization of life as it flows through us, it all works together, as this is today. And not just, us talking, but us being here. That's because we listen to life. We didn't impose. We do impose because we have dreams and then we follow them and we implement them, but we also listen first. And that's how you also connect. As Jiren said, you connect the inner and the outer. Well, he didn't use those words, but I'm going to, and it's the same representation. You connect the inner and outer, where you listen and then you do. They go together as in union.
Yeah, I think, we're all one, and I think I believe, I don't just think, I believe this in my heart, that everybody has that in them. Everybody has a spark. Everybody has that within them. And in order to spread that, you have to grow it within yourself. Like you said, I wanted to learn all the modalities. Well, me too. I wanted to do everything. But then I said, well, what lights me up? What lights me up is when others light up. When I see that light in your eyes, oh, Harpreet, Roz, when you talk about your dream, your eyes light up. When you talk about the heart, my heart just goes, whoa. Jiren, you're just an amazing person, and I'm just so thankful to have met you and to have you in my life, because you're just you're so respectful and you're so fun. You're so lighthearted, You are too. Yes. Sometimes we get so bogged down in the seriousness of life. We don't think about our dreams. We don't sit with our dreams.
Absolutely, yes.
And this is really important, especially for children.
Yes.
Especially for women. For women.
Women are the creators.
We are the creators.
Women
and we
are
were
the creators.
created on Mother
Yes.
Earth.
Yes. We are the Mother
Here
Earth.
we are.
Yeah.
We only have one Earth. That's all there is.
And Tina is such a light connector, as you would say.
Yes,
She is the one that sparks the light, brings the light out of everybody. She's the connector here.
It's her heart.
I would like to hear more from Tina as to how she does these connections. And this is what we really were planning to do, these kindle the lights one by one, and making it into a huge light here. Tina, say a few words, please.
I thank you. I'm not really sure how I do it. Like, how do you do your manifesting and teaching and teach human design and all that? It's just a passion within, right? So part of my connecting within this short story is I connected with Anna like 6 years ago in an amazing time. And we do amazing work with others, you know, opening their hearts and working with doTERRA and Healing Hands, which introduced us to many, many people. Which then brought me to Jaren because I needed a little guidance on how to connect people, you know, and for them to see the power within themselves, and then how to guide themselves within that in a structured way, and then to manifest or create goals together so people can actually accomplish things and not feel alone in doing that. Which then, of course, led me to Katrina, or to Heather and Katrina within their community, of this huge community within Saratoga Springs that's been around me all my life. And I think I'm just fortunate to live within that community, that heartbeat stays. And now I see that the community is changing and shifting like the rest of the world. So for me, it's like keeping the heart of Saratoga is the most important thing. So when I meet amazing people like Raj, where I continually want to have people gather and connect and continue that heartbeat, and to do the things that can't be done with money always. That if you don't have your heart functioning correctly, it doesn't matter how much money you have. And I know our bear knows that, because, you know, physically some people are going to have some heart, you know, issues, but all the money in the world is not going to help that. And the things that come from within Raj's heart, which she was telling me, explaining that painting, that the beautiful painting that she did was straight from her heart, and I thought it was a seed or a piece that would help unite us together in one mission of bringing this beautiful gift within our community to someone that has represented the work that we do every day, you know, naturally do every day, you know. So I feel blessed and I feel privileged to create, you know, to help in these connections. So when I meet people, sometimes I'm always just kind of like, well, who would they connect with, or how would that work in something? And it just comes naturally to me, you know. And then I like to keep it fun. So having the celebration of Healing Springs Journal coming up, 15 years, and Sippin', 15 years. So to have one piece that will join the community together to represent us as a whole and give us a gift, and to have a celebration of that together, a dance party possibly, would be a lot of fun. Right, Jaren? Yes.
Fun.
That would be amazing. But more than anything, it brings people together. And in all the computers and all the technology we have, without people behind that and the heart of the people behind that, what does it all really mean? When you lose the heart, I think you lose a lot of everything else. So I was very blessed to be born in Saratoga Springs. I was born into abundance. I say that to me and my children all the time, because we were born in a place that is special and beautiful, and we're surrounded by amazing people. And to connect with other communities that are from the heart as well, and whatever healing modalities they choose to have within their lives, would be an amazing thing. And as Raj tells me her bigger story of how she wants to connect in that, I know that I've talked to several other people that want to do the same thing. So together, I really believe that is possible. And with amazing teachers like Jaren to help us connect that and to use that language that we all need to connect and to empower ourselves, you know, that is definitely something that we can't live without, you know. And then here comes my tears for Saratoga. Sorry.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay, we are
and then
blessed.
to be surrounded by all you beautiful people is always a blessing to me. So thank you.
Thank you, Tina.
Thank you.
This is a gift from
Sister.
hand to heart.
Hand to heart.
You know, I wanted to
Absolutely.
say something about Schenectady and about this
Yes.
TV station.
Yes.
We are in the City of Light. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yes, we are in the City of Light. When I heard that years ago, I was like, oh, that's where I need to be. So here we are.
That's why we are here.
Yes, the
That's why
City
I
of
came
Light.
all the way
Yes.
from California here.
Nice.
Now I realize why I'm here.
Yes. Yes.
Healing light.
People were asking me, why you are moving to Saratoga from California? I said, well, there has to be something that's taking me there. And now I realized this was my dream that's bringing me here.
I think sometimes we don't really realize what the synchronicity you talked about of Healing Springs, the synchronicity of meeting people. We take those things for granted until all those pieces fit in, and we find that there is a divine plan. There's a design.
Yes.
There's a design.
There is a design.
Yes.
It was all pre-planned.
Yes.
I strongly believe in that.
I
Yes.
agree
Yeah.
with you,
It
Raj.
was all pre-planned. And look at the planning that I did 11 years ago. This planning that I did, painting a portrait of Oprah, and Oprah visiting here in Saratoga for the same students
Yes.
that she had in that school, graduating. And here I am. It was all planned
Yes.
for all these years.
Isn't
it was
that
meant
lovely?
to be.
It takes the responsibility off of us, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
It was meant to be like
Follow
that.
your dream.
Yes, we have been doing that.
Yep. Be on your purpose. Love yourself first and share it with others. Share your light in the city of light. Here we are, being in the flow.
Thank you for being in the flow, Heather. I love your little show here, and may you have many, 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 many more.
Thank you.
So can we invite the communities around us?
Absolutely.
Can
Why
you do
else are we
that?
here?
Yeah.
Yes.
We invite everyone to just be in your heart and then call us. We'll hook you up. Tina will hook you up. We'll hook you up. Yes, we all will.
Yes.
We all love our wisdom and our expertise and our dreams, and we all want to share that. And I think the world needs more of that.
And can I invite Jaren in to like put that into the most amazing manifesting words
Woo!
possible? Just to put you right on the spot of all our intentions.
for us here,
Yes.
Yeah.
If we were all together as a group, inside and out, watching, like what's our one strongest intention that would bring this to unite people on together?
Well, our collective intention, and also what I believe Oprah is and represents and has the potential to support people like her, is to develop a network of like-minded within communities all over the world that are connected with one another, that can benefit by becoming aware of the healers and teachers in the area, and that can be connected through technology, which allows us to be unified and to grow a movement that supports the evolution and the ascension of the planet into a higher awareness and into a place of unity consciousness. So, you know, within the spiritual and material world, we want to bring this together and create an abundant life for all people within all their passions and all their talents, and through the embodiment of who we are, and as we know so many others in so many communities, we can shine a light that allows so many others and so many children to follow in that same path, and to know that that is out there. When they follow their dreams, they can create anything they want in life, and that all the healing and all the teaching that is available for them to grow and to prosper. And I think that that's just some of what our collective intentions are, and as Raj mentioned, as what destiny is taking us towards in the greater plan, is to create a unification of people on this planet and to help them work with one another to co-create a better world.
Beautiful.
Yay us!
Beautiful.
Yay us!
You are the man with the words. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, we're good. Okay.